Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's Rachel here with Makers Gonna Learn, your ultimate die cutting community, and I'm here with another fun video today all about Cricut craft supplies you guys can find at the Dollar Tree, okay? So there's a ton of these videos out there. I know you guys have seen most of them, but today I really want to break down my favorites and show you guys the must-haves in your Dollar Tree in your neck of the woods where you can get all of this crafty goodness for $1 or less. So if you're ready and excited just like I am, guys, let's jump into it. We're going to start over here, guys, with one of our favorite products ever, and that is this cleaning solution called LA's Totally Awesome. We use it to clean our Cricut mats, guys, and let me tell you, does this stuff work? It is an awesome product, and you guess it, it's just $1, and the refills are even $1, which is really, really cool because the refills are 32 ounces, and then the one that you can buy with the spray nozzle is 20 ounces. So you get 20 ounces to start you off with the spray nozzle, and then you can buy the refill for just $1 as well, and you're saving so much money getting 32 ounces in that refill. So that's a really, really good deal. And if you guys want to know how to clean your Cricut mats, we have an amazing video all about that, breaking down all the steps one by one, showing you guys the best way to clean your Cricut mats, because we all know those things do not grow on trees and we want to get as most or the most life we can out of them. So if you guys want to see that video, we'll have it linked in the description below. Next up, guys, is tissue boxes, okay? These are just $1 at the Dollar Tree, as everything is. I promise I'll quit saying everything's $1 soon because you guys know everything's $1. But you can grab one of these tissue boxes, and I hate saying this, but you need to yank the tissues out of them, okay? So if you pop open a flap here and you take the tissues out, instead of taking them out one by one, I promise it'll be way less messy. You can pop these in another container just so you have them around your house, and then go ahead and glue that back. And this right here makes the perfect box to keep your vinyl scraps as you're weeding. Everybody knows that you get vinyl scraps all over the floor, all over yourself. I find them in my hair a day later, guys, okay? So it's really, really good if you keep a little tissue box with you guys right as you're weeding. You can put all those scraps in a tissue box and keep them all nice and organized, and they're perfect for that. Now, I want to talk about these vinyl gloves, guys, because if you're a Cricketer, you know that you are a very wide, range of crafting, okay? You do a lot of different crafting. So a lot of things that we do too is staining, okay? So if you stain or you paint a lot and you don't want to get anything on your hands because maybe you're not the cleanest crafter, because Lord knows that I am not, you guys definitely need to get you some packs of gloves there at the Dollar Tree. They have a ton of different types, different kinds, and different varieties for you guys. Go ahead and pick up whichever one works for you. And these are perfect for staining, for painting, for using epoxy, resin, anything like that. You really need a good pair of gloves with you so you don't ruin your hands or your jewelry or anything like that. So definitely get some gloves, and those will save you immense amount of time scrubbing in that sink. Next up, guys, we have just normal Reynolds wrap, aluminum foil. They have several different brands there. But aluminum foil, as you know, as a Cricketer, it can help in a lot of different ways, from normal crafting to trying to sharpen your blades. And for just $1, you really do get a lot of value for that. So it's always good to keep some Reynolds wrap, aluminum foil around your craft space. You'll never know when you need it. And guys, we have found these awesome chop mats. This is actually 2 packs, so 2 for $1, 50 cents a piece at the Dollar Tree. You can get these chop mats, and these are used, of course, to chop food and things like that, a little prep station here. But if you guys didn't know, they're also really good to save your surfaces if you are cutting something or painting something. Now, they're not like those really expensive self-healing mats, but they definitely do in a jiffy. And these can really save you time if you don't want to keep scrubbing away at your table. You can lay this down as you're painting something and just wash this guy off, and he is good to go for another round of painting right after that. So we love all the uses of that too. And guys, if you are a Cricketer and you're getting into infusible ink, you know just how important a lint roller is. You have to lint roll every fabric before you put infusible ink on it, and it really has to do with how well your project's going to turn out. So don't turn to big brands or waste your money on a ton of these guys. Go ahead to the Dollar Tree, get the ones you need. Sometimes they're little bitty. You can find small packs you can keep in your purse and things like that to use on, in everyday situations. And then there are larger ones just like this one that you can buy at the Dollar Tree, and you need that in your crafting arsenal, especially if you're going to get into infusible ink. And if you guys are interested in infusible ink and want to see some videos that we have about it, I will link it down below, and you can go to our infusible ink playlist and watch those awesome videos as well. We have a lot of videos on infusible ink teaching you how to, different ways to do it, tips and tricks about it, and things you didn't know. So definitely go check those videos out as well. Moving right along, we have these awesome cosmetic wedges is what it's called, and this is a 28 pack. Guys, these are amazing for painting, okay? Anything that you wanted to paint and use a pouncer on or anything like that, these are great, okay? Like I said, there's 28 in a pack, so you just buy these 28 for $1. You just pop one off and you paint whatever you want to paint with them. They're great little stamps, you know, little pouncer, little foam. I forget what material this is, but it's a really awesome material. People use it for makeup, of course, but you guys know that when we find a bang for our buck, we want to get that and use it for other things during crafting to save money. So that is another awesome way that you can save money using these cosmetic wedges. Is a really good way. And another thing about cosmetics, guys, is this little brush here. Now, it was $1, and this, guys, pairs perfectly with our powder, okay, our baby powder from the Dollar Tree. I know you're wondering, Rachel, what can you do with this? So if you guys do not have a bright pad, you didn't need a bright pad, so you know, maybe you don't have access to one, or maybe your crafting space is not super well lit. One way to see cut lines in your HTV or glitter HTV especially, is by putting a little bit of powder all over the project and taking this brush and wiping it off. What it does is the powder will go into those little nooks and crannies of that cut line and show you exactly what you need to see to be able to weed that project successfully. These are amazing together. You just got $2 here, and this powder will last you a ton of time. So definitely invest in some powder and this little makeup brush here. It will never do you wrong. And of course, guys, you know that the Dollar Tree has things like masking tape and electrical tape and things like that, and you really need these in crafting. You know how much you use your masking tape when you're using the knife blade, and you need to be placing down your chipboard onto the strong grip mat. You definitely need this, and I can think of several other projects that you will need masking tape. And electrical tape here, the one purpose I've found that I absolutely adore electrical tape for is making glitter tumblers. It makes flawless results when you're putting the tape around the lip of your tumbler. It's flawless. It's much better than masking tape. I did an awesome video, a comparison video on a ton of different ways to make glitter tumblers. And then we ended up with the perfect tutorial. If you guys want to see that video, it'll be in the description below as well. But that is one thing I really do love to use electrical tape for. I never get tired of using it with that. I did test a lot of different products, and that one was definitely the best. So grab you some electrical tape next time you go to the Dollar Tree. And now, guys, what you've all been waiting for, I know, they're little pump bottles, okay? So these are from the Dollar Tree. You can find them, I forget, they're in like the cosmetic aisle. You might have to hunt for them. Where I find them sometimes, guys, is the very, very bottom of the aisle, and they're in a little basket. So it's not like they're laying neat on a shelf in a row. They're all mixed in with a bunch of different colors in a basket, and you need to grab the ones you want. And these are perfect for alcohol. You've seen us use it on countless videos. If we're using vinyl in a video, odds are we're also using our alcohol in our little pump bottle. We used to have to unscrew the lid and take a little piece of paper towel and, you know, put it on, you know, the paper towel, and now all we're doing is popping the lid off this, pouring it in here, and we only have to replace alcohol in this every couple of months, okay? It's not, you don't use it that much, but it's enough to really make a difference when you're using it. And instead of having all that mess, we just have it right here, and we just pump a little on a paper towel and then go working on our project. It's you know, no muss, no fuss. It's a great invention. This is mainly for makeup remover or fingernail polish remover, but we as crafters, again, just like most everything you see here, have adapted things to fit our crafty needs, and they work great. So we love those little pump bottles as well. And going along with some of the trends that are happening today, down here we have bleach, and so many people are starting to bleach shirts and make bleach stencils and things like that, and we love it. We love times changing and crafting changing and new things becoming trendy. So definitely get some bleach at the Dollar Tree. You won't be disappointed with the quality because you do not need high quality bleach when using it for crafts like that. It doesn't matter. You do not need splashless bleach or the one that's, you know, kind of gluggy from Clorox that tries to make it not splash on your clothes. Just get the normal cheap bleach and it will be completely fine for your project. It'll work perfectly. And to go along with bleach is a squirt bottle. Get you a little spray bottle. Most of the projects, if not all of them, that you will see with bleach, if they're not dipped, they're squirted. So you definitely need a squirt bottle. I would not recommend grabbing one from under your kitchen sink and, you know, pouring out whatever cleaning product is in it and using that. Get you another bottle that's completely devoted to just your bleach, because you really don't want to accidentally bleach anything in your home or have any chemicals that used to be in there from another product. So just have yourself a bleach only little spray bottle here, and that will help you in the long run for sure with all of your crafting with your bleach. And guys, also shaving cream. Now, it's just $1, so if you only use it a couple times a year, it's not breaking the bank, okay? There is several things I'm sure our awesome crafty friends could come up with to do with this, but the one that comes to mind the most for me is marbling paper. So, you know, you get some paper and you squirt this into a big, you know, a big pan or a big tub, and then you have your little dyes, your food dyes, or, you know, whatever kind of dyes you want to use. I've always used food dyes when I was doing this with like eggs for Easter and things like that. And then you'd swirl it around with a Q-tip, lay your paper in it, and pick your paper up, and it's beautiful marbled paper. You let that guy dry and you can make whatever you want with it. You can cut it out with your Cricut. The possibilities are endless, and you can make it totally your own by using all the colors you want and things like that. So we do love shave cream for that project. And hey, if you run out of it in the shower one day, just run down to your craft space and grab this one, because you'll probably still have more of it. And a lot of people don't think about it, but hand sanitizer is actually a really good way to get some marks up off of your tabletop. If you were anything like us, I will not show the second camera here because there's so much paint and markers and things on the table, and what gets that off really well is hand sanitizer. I think it's because it's got a lot of alcohol in it, of course, but for some reason it does a really good job at cleaning up the paint and the Sharpie, you know, and the stain that happens to stay on the table. And if you're running around, you can get a couple pumps for your hands, you know, to sanitize those as you're cleaning your table, what have you. It's just another really good product, as are all of these, to keep in that craft studio. And it's just $1, so that's totally great. And guys, the last thing I have for you is foam tape, okay? Little foam squares. You can buy this at the Dollar Tree. Courtney goes and gets this. She just went and got, I forget how many rolls she said at the Dollar Tree, but why go to Hobby Lobby and spend so much money on these craft squares, these foam squares, when you could go to the Dollar Tree and spend $1? So these are a paper crafter's dream, okay? For just $1, you get a ton of these foam squares, and they work for so many projects. They add dimension to cards, and it looks beautiful. I love all of the opportunity that you have with these to add, like I said, dimension to your craft cards and things like that, to all of your paper projects. They do a really, really good job when you're making paper flowers too, to put down in the middle there and to add some dimension between the layers of flowers. It just really gives that flower a good, nice 3D effect, you know, so it's really, really good for that as well. But guys, let me know in the comments below what your favorite product was. If you have any questions, always comment those below. I am super happy to go through there and read all of those. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you want to learn more about me and what we do over at Makers Gonna Learn, click the very first link down below to join in on the fun with our die cutting community. We have over 3,000 crafty members, over 1,300 cut files, 200 fonts, awesome printable guides, an exclusive Facebook group, and so much more. So guys, definitely go click that link and check it out. But as always, guys, it was so good to have you guys here and to make this video for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already for more awesome videos like this. Stay crafty, guys. Bye.